Hey guys, so I decided after posting a video yesterday with just audio that I recorded in 2015 when I was feeling quite unwell, I decided it's time to post another video with a bit of an update as to where I am now. So it is the 10th of February 2018, I think, yeah, 10th of February 2018. Basically, I've been unwell for the last 9 years after taking Accutane. I won't go into too much detail about this drug. I won't discuss it too much because I know there's people that take it and it works for them. It clears up their skin. They don't have any more issues. They come off it and the spots never come back, and it was a miracle cure for them. But for about 30% of people, I've found it doesn't work out like that. They take the drug and then they end up with numerous health problems that they end up battling with for the rest of their lives. That was the case for me, and I've had to really work on my health over the last sort of 4 or 5 years to try and get myself better. It all began really with just a bit of constipation, and then a rectal abscess, and then insomnia, worse skin problems, anxiety, depression, IBS, lots of gut inflammation, and then eventually chronic fatigue syndrome, which took me down and I almost had to stop working. I kept going to and from doctors who weren't really giving me any help whatsoever. They wouldn't admit that the drug had damaged me, so they kept dancing around it, which meant that I took some wrong turns that made my health even worse. I took a large dose of antibiotics because a doctor thought that I was carrying a gut parasite, which I was, but he thought that was the cause of my issues, but it wasn't. The cause of my issues was that the Accutane had done something funny to my liver and my gallbladder and stopped the flow of bile to my intestines, and then that caused the IBS and the chronic fatigue and everything else came from there, basically. So I realised around the time when I was diagnosed with a thyroid problem, I realised that gluten was causing me a problem. So I took gluten out of my diet, and I felt a lot better. And then I started experimenting with removing lots of different foods from my diet, eventually going paleo. Then when I went paleo, I felt so good that I still felt unwell, but I felt a lot better. I was looking around me, and I was looking at other people that were struggling with their health, or even people that just feel tired and don't understand why, or that they don't have the energy that a human being should have. So many people are walking around struggling, basically. They're not thriving. So I decided that I may as well put everything that I've been learning to good use and get a qualification. So I think beginning of last year I started studying towards the Primal Blueprint Primal Health Coach diploma, and I got that in June of last year. And then I set up this channel, and I set up a Facebook page and an Instagram. I've got about 450 followers on Instagram and about 320 on Facebook at the moment, but I want to make that grow, and I want to start helping people. So if you're interested in what I'm doing, then head to facebook.com/the Primal Nutritionist, or you can have a look at Instagram, which is instagram.com/the Primal Nutritionist, or you can check out my website. It's quite basic, but it's www.theprimalnutritionist.com. If you think that you could benefit from my advice, then you can drop me an email. It's theprimalnutritionist@gmail.com. So that's just a quick update. I'm doing a lot better than I was when I recorded the audio from the last video that I shared yesterday. I'm still unwell, and I think I probably will have some sort of health problem for the rest of my life. thanks to the drug I took, and thanks to conventional medicine. I must add a disclaimer that not all conventional doctors are bad, but I think it's down to their training. And if you find a doctor that knows about nutrition, then stay with that doctor. But if you like the advice of a health coach and you think you could benefit from the knowledge that I've absorbed over the last 4 or 5 years, if you've got digestive complaints, if you've got any sort of mental issues that you believe could have or could be benefited by a change of diet, even if you want to lose weight, I can help you do that quite easily. It's probably the easiest thing I could deal with. Just drop me a line and I'll see what I can do. Okay, have a good day.